Good day, YouTube. This is Jay with Falling Forward Financial. Just bringing 5 of the best investments to start 2021 on a high note. And some of these I think you'll find interesting, as I did myself. Retail traders are already turning their attention to the best investments to start 2021. And as you know, a lot of people have been talking about the EV stocks, a lot of SPAC plays. I have some of those myself, as well as made some videos about those, so be sure to check those out in the library. Neo, Tesla, Xpeng, Li Auto is some of the EV videos that I've made, and some of the other specs. You'll just have to take a look through the library. I'm not going to read all of this to you. I don't want it to be a lengthy video. You can pause and read that for yourself, but the list is Alphabet, Intel, which I've made a couple videos about, NVIDIA, I think I have a video or two about, Texas Instruments, and NetEase. To start off with Google, and if you don't have, we'll just call it $1,700 to buy a full share. As you can see, I have a partial share here. That's my partial share. I invested $70, and this is what it's worth now if you want to see when I bought those. And as you can see, this was back when Robinhood started their, you could buy partial shares, so I tried out a couple different stocks, and so you can see over 6 months ago it was at $1,300. Google doesn't get too volatile. I mean, it's a $40 or $50 range throughout the day, sometimes $100, but kind of stays in this $1,700 range. If you want to see what it's done over the year, it was up to $1,500 before the pandemic, and then kind of dipped down to the $1,000, $1,100 range, and since then it's just been on a climb, so up 28%, but very powerful stock. As you can see, a strong buy. Analyst price target of 1,855.83, and so again, this is some of the best investments for 2021. If you wonder why there's GOOG and GOOGL, they both kind of trade. They just kind of mirror one another. I can show you here. They did a split. I don't know when it was, but then it didn't take it. I apologize. So there's the Class A and Class C. So this one's 1730, and this one's 1735. So they basically mirror one another throughout the day. So I think, let's see here. So yes, so GOOGL is the Class A. So I think I have a partial share in each one of them, but as you can see, this one's at the $1 trillion market capitalization. As a valued member of the FANG stocks, that's what the G, of course, stands for. The 5 most popular and best performing American technology companies are Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, Netflix. Shares of the tech juggernaut are the safest bet in a volatile market. So again, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, and I've seen them stick an M in there before as well for Microsoft. Anyway, I'm sure some people put a T in there at some point for Tesla as well, but that's for another video. But Alphabet's share price target was raised to 2,000 from 1725 by Colin Sebastian. So again, it's just making the point that these are all good, solid growth stocks. This isn't far from the 12-month consensus price target of $1,920 per share, and a bull case estimate of $22.50. Again, you can go ahead and pause. I didn't want the video to be too lengthy. Next is one of my favorites. I have a couple shares in here, as well as a retirement account. Again, I don't show you all my accounts, just this one, but I was going to do another video on Intel. I did one, I believe, 2 days ago, actually a couple Intel, but it's kind of been on a run here for the last week, so it's been kind of a good thing. You can kind of see the dip there, and then it's on its way back up. So again, I have 4 shares, cost basis of 48.11, so this one doesn't move much. It just kind of trades kind of sideways. You can see it was almost a $70 stock at one time, and then it's just been kind of in this 45 range, and it just kind of kept dropping down. They've kind of had some troubles. If you watch my other videos, AMD's kind of given them a good run. This one does have a dividend, which AMD does not. But you can watch my other videos on Intel. Again, they're a chip maker, and I think they have some good information, some good things ahead of it. I call it kind of a sleeping giant. So, and as you can see here, surged as much as 8% on Tuesday after the chip maker received a letter from activist hedge fund, and I kind of went into that in my other video. Basically, if you invested $1 billion into a kind of a stagnant, slow-growing company, I think I would have a say-so and kick the management in the butt myself. But it halted a period of substantial decline for the American multinational semiconductor company, which was losing market share to AMD, which I have a couple AMD videos as well. You can watch those as well. And here it says the Daniel Loeb is $1 billion stake into Intel. They've also lost ground to Taiwan Semiconductor I do not have, and Samsung customers like Apple are looking to manufacture chips in-house or outsource to East Asia. And I have a couple Apple videos as well. Again, I'm not going to read all that to you. Feel free to pause it. And here's kind of another powerhouse, NVIDIA. Again, I don't have a whole share of this one. I do have a partial share in here. The reason I like showing you Robinhood, and another reason why I bought some of these partial shares, is it just kind of shows anybody can invest in these. If you don't have $500, or it was $350 back when I bought it, you can buy partial shares and kind of dollar cost average it out. As you can see, I bought back in June as well, so I just kind of picked some companies, expensive stocks back then, and kind of threw 10-20 bucks at them all, and should have kept it going, but I didn't. So, but it kind of shows you the growth that it's had in the last 6 months. It's had a great run up, almost 120% in the last year. Again, I'm not going to read all this to you. Again, it's in software, GPUs, all kinds of different things. NVIDIA's just one of great companies out there. A good powerhouse, good growth stock. Let's see what Tip Ranks rates it here. So it's showing a moderate buy. Analyst price target of $596, just shy of $600. And we'll move on to the next one here. Feel free to pause that, and I'll also try to link the website in the description. In my other video, I kind of went over this applied materials in a different video that I just made. Next is Texas Instruments. Chances are, if you've never owned scientific graphing and financial calculators, you have heard of Texas Instruments. However, the company is much more than just a calculator manufacturer. So it's, again, kind of an interesting company here. One moment. So it's had a pretty good day as well. So this is Texas Instruments. Texas Instruments Incorporated engages in the design and manufacture, again, of semiconductor solutions for analog and digital embedded and application processing. And you can go ahead and pause that and read the rest. Again, for you dividend people out there, you get a dividend. Not too bad on the ratings. I mean, take the ratings for what they're worth. It's up to you to do your own due diligence and investigate the stocks for yourself. But just bringing some of the top ones out there, the fairly safe ones. Again, I don't give tax, legal, trading advice, but this is shown as a moderate buy. Price target of 163.30. So back to Texas Instruments. And Dallas based in Texas. So if anybody out there listening from Dallas, you can go ahead and post that. I had some subscribers post that one was from London, UK, and another one from Canada. So it's kind of interesting to see where everybody's listening from. So if you have a chance, go ahead and leave that in the comments as well. Next is NetEase, is the second largest mobile gaming company in the world, and it looks like it's China-based. I'm not going to read all that to you, but we can take a quick look at it here. I did make a video on another gaming company. I can show you here in a moment. It's called Billy. The ticker is BILI. And here's NetEase. Looks like they've had a pretty good day as well. Again, a kind of a smaller dividend. But again, an internet technology company with premium online services centered around content. And better on the ratings on this one at 86%. And this one is showing a strong buy and analyst price target of 108.50. Sorry, that window keeps popping up. I was going to show you the other one, and you can go ahead and look back through my videos and take a look at this one. This has been a great growth one for me. Unfortunately, I only have 10 shares, but check out my cost basis there, $10.98. So this has been a kind of one that I forgot about. I put some money into it, heard about it. I'm not for sure. I was following a lot of Chinese stocks and then just kind of backed out of them, but 92%. But you can see when I bought it a little bit over 2 years ago, and you can see the growth that that one's had. So just wanted to throw that one out there to you. There is stocks out there like that, and sometimes it does help to hold them. Next on the list, and you can kind of read the rest of that for yourself. Kind of goes over some other gaming stocks that are kind of interesting. And I think that's it for the article. So again, back to the beginning here. And out of those, I would say probably Intel is my favorite. But again, they're Alphabet, Intel, NVIDIA, Texas Instruments, and NetEase. The only two I have is Alphabet and Intel, and a partial on NVIDIA. But just bring in the 5 of the best investments to start 2021 on a high note. And go ahead and research them all for yourself. Again, I'm not telling you to buy or sell. And again, I don't give tax or legal advice. I thank you for all the new subscribers. Don't forget to hit the like button. Go ahead and step on it, smash it, and tickle it if you want. So anyway, it's late in the day, but and also subscribe. So, and thank you for all the support. And I made my goal of 100. I'm shooting for 125 subscribers by the end of the week. Just working on a couple more videos here again today, so watch for those coming out. I thank you for your support. Happy trading, happy investing. Stay green. Cheers.